In Matthew chapter 18, verse 7, the Bible says, woe unto the world because of offenses. For it must needs be that offenses come. But woe to the man by whom the offense cometh. So offenses like challenges must come, but overcoming them is what makes life meaningful and beautiful. So a challenge will either stop you or become a stepping stone to reaching your goals. A challenge will either stop you or become a stepping stone to your reaching your goal. Challenges are the examinations of life. They are channels for change, because as you pass one examination, as you pass one challenge, you are promoted or you are demoted. They bring out your potentials, and there are opportunities in disguise. I said the challenge will either stop you or become a stepping stone to your reaching your goal. I said they are the examinations of life. I said they are channels for change. They bring out your potentials, and there are opportunities in disguise. But the question is this: how do we overcome challenges? Now, we overcome challenges by looking at how Israel overcame their own in the wilderness. So the first thing we want to say is that we overcome challenges through communication with God. We overcome challenges through communication with God. So remember that the first major obstacle that faced Moses and the children of Israel on the way to the promised land was the Red Sea. And remember that the route of the Red Sea was not a random choice by Israel. God chose that route for them. In Exodus chapter 13, verse 17, the Bible says, and it came to pass when Pharaoh had let the people go, that God led them not through the way of the land of the Philistines, although that was near. For God said, let peradventure the people repent when they see war and they return to Egypt. I said, but God led the people about through the way of the wilderness of the Red Sea, and the children of Israel went up harnessed out of the land of Egypt. So it was not a choice made by Israel. It was a choice God made deliberately. So as far as God was concerned, there was only one way to the promised land. And that way was the way of the Red Sea. And God said, in Exodus chapter 14, verse 3, God said, for Pharaoh will say of the Egyptians, or Pharaoh will say of the children of Israel, they are entangled in the land. The wilderness has shut them in. So God said, I will harden his heart, and I will make sure he pursues after you people as you are going. And the reason is this: God made it clear. He said, and I will get me honor upon Pharaoh, and upon all his hosts, upon his chariots, and upon his horsemen. And the Egyptians shall know that I am the Lord when I have gotten me this honor. So the children of Israel left Egypt. Pharaoh knew the route they took, and Pharaoh said, oh, these guys are indeed shut up in the wilderness. Let me pursue. And he indeed pursued. So the children of Israel lifted up their eyes, and behold, Pharaoh marched after them, the Red Sea in front of them, the mountains to their right and to their left. Now, note something. If they could not overcome the challenge before them, all hope of getting to the promised land was gone. So they cried to the Lord. They complained, they murmured, they cried to Moses. Moses in turn cried to God. And God communicated with Moses